Let's move on from one corporate voice to another. Symphony is in the spotlight. They've approved a buyback. They forayed into the water heater segment. And we want to know a little bit more about their growth roadmap. So we've got Achal Bakeri, who is the Chairman Managing Director, now joining in. Thank you for taking time out. So, the sweltering heat wave really boded well because it's been a robust Q1 for you. With the monsoon underway, what's the outlook for the rest of the year in terms of momentum? Do you believe that it will sustain?
Absolutely. This was certainly a record summer by all measures, and on the back of about 4 or 5 years of muted, summer temperatures. So this has given, new tailwinds to the entire cooling industry. And, so it has sort of given the momentum. It has brought the excitement back in the category, especially as in coolers. And this now certainly has become a mainstay product. So not only for the current year, but for the foreseeable future, we believe that this product is certainly now, going to grow very well as an industry, and certainly Symphony as well with, about a 50% market share.
I like to draw a parallel here, which is that if I look at the auto market, you migrate from a two-wheeler to a entry-level car, and then you migrate to an SUV. What has happened of late is that your first purchase has become an SUV. That's how the entire, migration in the auto sector is happening. What are the chances that the first buyer now is skipping the air cooler and is essentially moving to the air conditioner? Is that something which is a trend in the air cooling market, or we are nowhere close to that?
Nowhere close to that, and I'll explain to you why. Number one, if you look at, first of all, air cooler is not really a poor man's air conditioner. This is a product which sells in huge numbers, even in developed countries like the US or in rich countries like Saudi Arabia. You find them in Europe, you find them all over South America. So this is certainly a product. You even find them in China, where more than twice as many household air coolers are sold as in India every year. So despite the air conditioners having such huge penetration in China, and in places like US, all homes are air conditioned. Despite that, you have a significant market in the US. In India, the penetration is very low, at less than 19%. And we are talking about 19% of homes for air coolers, and about 8-9% of homes for air conditioners. Now, each home has multiple rooms. Even if someone is going to install his first air conditioner, he's not going to install it in every room of the house, whereas the cooling requirement is in every room of the house. So an air cooler coexists with air conditioners very much like fans do. Moreover, an air cooler is the only product that you can use outdoors, in your balcony, in your patio, in your garden, which you can't use an air conditioner. So there are multiple reasons why an air cooler air coolers as a category have a very long runway, and we can sort of keep growing into the future.
Range currently includes air coolers, a bit of air conditioners?
No. So as far as India goes, we have air coolers. We have also diversified into adjacency, which is in the form of tower fans. And recently, we have announced our new range of water heaters that we will be air conditioning. That's in Symphony India. In our subsidiaries internationally, for example, in Australia, we do have, apart from air coolers, central heating and portable heating is very big. We also have air conditioners. In China, in Mexico, we sell, of course, coolers, heaters, fans, tower fans. we are also getting into washers and washing machines, semi-automatic washing machines in our Mexico subsidiary. So, all in all, collectively, I think as a consolidated company, we have had the highest ever quarter last quarter. We have also, grown YOY significantly. Standalone 116% in top line, 92% in profit after, 375% in profit after tax. And consolidated profit after tax, we've grown at 92%. So we've had a good quarter. We've also had a very good, I would say, trailing 12 months at the consolidated level and as well as at the standalone level. At the consolidated level, trailing 12 months, our profit was also about 109%. Our consolidated, this thing was about 58% higher than what it was in the previous year. So we've had the highest ever trailing 12 months, the highest ever quarter, both as a standalone basis and at a quarterly basis. Also in terms of, as a brand, Symphony enjoys a tremendous strength over the competitors in the market. 60% of all Google search for air coolers were for Symphony in the last summer. So that is the power of the brand. So this is a strong category, and within that category, we are the biggest fish in that pond.
So what is the category growth in India according to you, and what is your market share, and how much scope for you to add more market share is there now?
So we are at about a 50% market share, in India. In our subsidiaries, we are at about a 30-35% market share, the growth of market share would be, and again, I'm talking about the organized sector. Of the unorganized sector, the market share, because there's a significant unorganized market, and so of the unorganized market, our market share, we estimate it to be about 15, 16, say 17, 18%. So we believe that of the unorganized sector, our market share of the total pie, our market share will grow much higher than what the growth will be purely within the organized segment. Because now the entire unorganized sector, which constitutes about 70-75% of the total market, is also very, I would say, is gradually shifting towards organized sector, and we are seeing the benefit of that happening, at Symphony. So we believe that our growth going forward of the total market of air coolers will be significantly higher.
All right, thank you so much for joining in. Good to have you on board. Growth will continue in the air cooler segment. A lot more category growth and record level performance has been witnessed. Very quick break right here on the show. We'll be right back.